Hi verse, it's your girl KZ here today to give you guys another video. So today verse, I'm going to be reacting to Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp on day 17. And wow, some things have happened. Now, I've seen titles of certain things going on between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard for of the trial going on from yesterday. I saw the titles, but I'm not watching anything until I did this specific reaction video, right? So I found some clips because I'm not going to obviously be reacting to the whole thing. It might not be as long as it was yesterday, but I found some of the main points of the trial that everybody was talking about for that particular day. And the first thing that came across, I found a video that said Amber Heard asked about TMZ and ex-wife and the cross. Now, this part is interesting to me because recently a photo was released out to TMZ with something added to it saying that this was the photo that was taken after Johnny has supposedly hit Amber recently. But then TMZ came out saying that this particular photo wasn't recent, that this photo was actually taken in, and I believe they said it was 2012, basically a while ago. People are trying to speculate who released it. You know, people are saying that it was Amber Heard because, you know, she's trying to get a lot of evidence out there against Johnny. She wants a lot of people on her side, but again, she lacks a lot of evidence and her story doesn't add up. It just doesn't. I don't know why there are actually some people out there that actually believe Amber Heard. I'm like, how do you believe her? What proof? What proof are you talking about here? And then Amber Heard came out saying that, oh, that it was Johnny's team that leaked that. Why would Johnny release a photo like that? That doesn't make any sense. So now Johnny's team is saying that no, it was Amber Heard that did that. So now we're stuck to the same old trope of he said, she said. So now I'm going to be reacting down to this and I'm going to be giving you guys my opinion on it, of course. So with that said though, verse, let's get to it. Okay, here we go.
Did you send a text message to Jerry Judge on May 24, 2016, telling Jerry Judge, quote, I'm desperately trying to reach Johnny. It's extremely important. Please tell him.
I remember sending the text message that is in front of me right now to Jerry. And I remember sending this because I wanted to tell Johnny or have him told by Jerry or someone who knew him or was close to him. Basically, I didn't want him to find out online that I had or was about to file or I had already filed for divorce. I wanted him to know verbally. So I was trying to reach him through a third party to tell him. When I say reach, I'm specifically saying I would like him to know information coming from me or coming from Jerry, from me, so that he...
Okay, real quickly, verse. So, this is one of the biggest problems about Amber Heard so far when it comes down to this. I notice that every single time, especially since this whole thing has started, whenever Johnny Depp answers a question, he answers it. I mean, obviously there was that one day where Johnny Depp, you know, when Amber Heard's lawyer was asking questions to Johnny, obviously Johnny had some disagreements. He didn't even get to finish what he was saying.
You heard Miss Heard say, get off me, right?
No, I did not. Hitting the wall hard based on the accusations that she brought. I'm sorry, I was talking. Is that all right?
You'd answer my question. We'll take a look at the next exhibit. Thank you.
As long as you're happy, sir.
You didn't want her acting. You wanted to control her career, correct?
Objection compound.
That's
Hold on,
Mr.
Depp.
Yes.
Sir. All right, yes, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Sorry.
We can
Like, he gets cut off, but like he doesn't necessarily try to overspeak the lawyer when they're asking him a question. Amber Heard, oh my god, every time she talks, she always has to explain everything. Now, of course, here in the court, that makes sense. But the problem is that she's asked a lot of yes and no questions. That's it. And there's evidence to back up the questions that they're asking her. And she continually keeps bringing in explanations. And people are like, Amber, nobody asked for all that. Amber goes into so much details. It's like she wants to make herself seem like she's smart or like she comes off like she's trying to be like very slick. But it's not. It's just a lot of extra where you're like, you know, this could all be resolved if you just answered the damn question. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to point out. Like, that was one thing I was going to talk about when I made my video about this whole thing, that Amber just overdoes it with her answers. I'm like, just answer the question, keep it small and simple. Stop with all this. You come off like you are trying to hide something. Just stop.
out about the divorce filing or my intention to do so from some other source other than TMZ, which was alerted.
You slipped up there, didn't you, Miss Heard? TMZ had been alerted to your filing of the domestic violence restraining order, didn't you?
I disagree. That's not what I'm talking about.
TMZ is the same outlet that you released the video of Mr. Depp attacking the kitchen cabinets the day before this deposition was taken, wasn't it?
I didn't do that. I don't
TMZ
know how
owns
to do
the
that.
call
You got
to that video.
You got.
I have no idea what TMZ
Did they pay
owns.
you for that?
I never got paid for it because I had nothing to do with that.
So TMZ was just lucky in getting the inside scoop to your divorce from Mr. Depp, huh?
I have no idea. It is not, that's not my area of expertise. I wouldn't even know how to do that.
No. Okay, it's pretty simple how you can reach out to them. You got your social media, you got their phone number, you can go on their website, you can email them. It's TMZ. They're very open. Any journalism outlet is gonna be open with their information because they want sources. Their priority, number one priority when it comes to journalism is wanting to be the first one to scoop up the story because all the attention goes to your source and then it spreads and then everybody finds out. But the point is that you want to be the first one. She comes up here like, oh, like I don't know how to reach out to them. Yeah, you fucking do. Yeah, you do. What are you talking about? Every star knows how to do that. I mean, that's how they get publicity. When it comes down to promoting a movie, you know, when it comes down to directing something, when it comes down to just being out there in general in the public eye, everybody knows how to do that. It's even easy for you to contact your local news station, like something like Channel 2 or whatever, you know, Crown 4 from where I'm at in the Bay Area. Like, it's super easy to do that. She got dead ass. She got caught in her own lie, and I said this yesterday in my video. Amber Heard's story doesn't make any sense to the point where even I said I feel like at times she gets lost in her own story. She just did. It's over. It's fucking over. And then Amber's reaction. She knew she fucked up because she went, how do you hide that? I don't want to be mean, but like, no, you did that to yourself. Oh man. Even the lawyer's like, Amber, stop. You got caught.
And also, what does that get me? If I wanted to leak things about Johnny, I could have done that in a much more successful way, in a bigger way, for years.
Not
and
when
years.
you were extorting him for $7 million.
I got a fraction of what I was entitled to in the state of California, by the way.
Right.
What extortion?
Tulsa Van Marie is your ex-wife, right?
That's right, she's my ex-partner.
She's
Oh
the
yeah,
one
she's
that
bi. I
told-
forgot.
That you told this jury Mr. Depp was jealous of, right?
Yeah, well, that was a 2013 fight around March, yes.
You testified that he tried to burn one of her paintings, right?
That's correct.
You testified he tried to burn one of your favorite paintings that she did. Right?
Just a quick recap. Basically, Amber Heard was dating this girl a while ago before Johnny, and I think even a little after the divorce, because there was photos. But anyways, the girlfriend came out, and this happened at an airport where basically Amber was hitting her girlfriend too, and it was recorded. You know, it was recorded. There were witnesses, and even the police showed up, and they got a police report on that. Yeah, I just don't know what this has to do with the situation. Oh no, that's my fault. No, yeah, if they're bringing this up, it's because they're trying to show that she's the one being abusive. If it's happening to more than one person, Amber, yeah, you can't deny that. You really can't.
I don't know if it was one of my favorites.
You committed domestic violence against Miss Van Ree during your relationship, didn't you?
No, I did not.
You assaulted her at a Seattle airport in 2009, didn't you?
No, I did not.
And people saw that.
That's not true.
And it was covered in the press. Isn't that true?
Yeah,
It was
TMZ.
planted in the press by Johnny's team 2 days after I got the TRO. Not
Can we
coincidentally.
please pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 1279?
Damn.
We approach.
I like Johnny's lawyer. She's like that, okay? She's prepared. Every single time, like Amber says, that's not true, she's like, okay, look at Exhibit 1. She's hella prepared. She's on her game. Johnny got himself a really good lawyer, or a good team of lawyers. They have a lot to work with. They really do. I have more to say, but I really want to save it for the end. Okay, Verse, so real quickly, I skipped to another video because basically that was the main part that I was hearing about, which is the fact that Amber Heard got. She got caught, she ended up trying to fake it, and then I guess the lawyer brought in her ex, and she tried to say that didn't happen, and then the lawyer is like, there's witnesses, what are you talking about? So now I'm here in the end of the trial, because people were saying you gotta watch the end. I don't know how that's going down, but I want to see it for myself, so okay, here we go.
And what about the property damage?
Objection calls for speculation.
Do you know?
Johnny's laughing.
Please tell us.
As much friendship at that time as I could possibly get.
Now, the video showed him laying his head on your shoulder. Can you describe for the jury what the interaction was, without saying what was said, what the interaction was that led to that?
He, after seeing my face, put his
Objection, Your
head on my
Honor, calls for
shoulder.
speculation.
That doesn't call for speculation. If she sees that he sees her.
He touched the side of my
I'll
face
sustain the
too.
objection.
And
Okay.
again, Your Honor, if we can instruct the witness
If
to...
you could wait till after the objection, please. All right, next question.
What did Mr. Franco do on the elevator before laying his head on your shoulder?
He touched the side of my face and responded to what he saw.
Oh wow. Starting to get a little
We
tension.
talked about you were shown a bunch of newspaper headlines, and there was one in particular referring to sexual violence. What, if anything, did Mr. Waldman do to you relating to that article?
Objection, Your Honor. Lack of foundation calls for speculation.
What did he do to her?
Unintelligible. I don't understand the question.
Overruled, we'll see where it goes.
He was carrying the paper that had that headline on it that he leaked and threw it at me at the UK trial. We were unfortunately sat kind of, actually literally next to one another with COVID spacing in between us, and he threw the paper down at me as he sat down with that on the cover.
And where was that?
In the UK, at the UK trial.
Objection, Your Honor. This is beyond the scope.
Damn, she's not letting her speak. She's like, no, stop making excuses.
Why did you tweet about the makeup and Mr. Waldman?
Because he was calling me a liar and a hoaxer, and that this was an elaborate hoax just to get Johnny.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
It's gonna be another objection.
Next question.
Okay. I don't have any more questions, Your Honor.
All right.
We're done here.
Oh.
Maybe you can have a seat next to your attorney, okay? You can go and have a seat next to her. That's fine.
A lot of objections.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take our afternoon recess then for 15 minutes to not discuss the case with anybody and don't do any outside research, okay?
Yeah, where's she? Look at Johnny's lawyer. She's like, well.
All right, is your next witness a live witness, remote witness, or deposition? Deposition. All right, so we'll get the TV set up for that, and let's just come back then at 3:30, okay? All right, thank you.
Bro, whoa, what? Did she really just walk out? Can you do that? She didn't even call a recess yet. She said that they were going to take a break, but they had to kind of like wait for a minute, right? I know they got to do that in court. She just walked out. She was like, I'm out of here. Oh, man. Okay. I'll leave it at that because these are the main highlights. And there was some other stuff too, but I kind of skipped it just because it was a little too long and I don't want this video to be that long. You know what I mean? Basically, Verse, let me give you my thoughts on what I just witnessed, right? So basically for this trial, Johnny's lawyer, she got skills, okay? She was on Amber's ass, would not let her try to get away with anything that she was trying to say. Everybody at this point knows that she's bullshitting. Ever since that TMZ clip, it was over. You can't take Amber seriously because that just shows that she was being shady. She just wants that $50 million from Johnny. She wants Johnny to pay for her attorneys, you know. She just wanted money out of him. And obviously to try to save her reputation because she wants to keep working and do what she does, which would have been fine, but she exaggerated the situation. Obviously, every single time she had something to try to say when her own lawyer was asking her a question, I noticed that her lawyer really had nothing to work with. I was hearing a lot about the fact that, for one, they're saying that Johnny has really good lawyers, which is true, he does, and Amber doesn't. I don't necessarily feel like Amber's lawyers are terrible. It's just that if you guys don't know how it works, you need a lot of evidence, right, in order for you to be able to do what you do, so that way you have enough to work with, right? It helps your case. For Amber, there's nothing. She has shit. She doesn't have anything. So to see her attorneys kind of struggle, I'm just like, I don't blame them. They don't have anything to work with. Johnny's lawyers, like I said yesterday, they have everything. Johnny came prepared. He recorded a bunch of stuff. He brought in people, all that. Amber is just kind of, you gotta take my word for it, okay? I did this because of this. I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. No way. The majority of the time, she's just denying everything. Everything is just a bunch of denial. Even when Johnny is a lawyer, she keeps telling Amber, there were witnesses. There was a police report. People were there. She's still saying that's not true. What are you talking about? And another thing that I noticed is that they said that they wanted to bring in Amber's sister, but they couldn't because I guess they were, Amber's team was finding a way to not allow that to happen. And because of that slip up, I think today for day 18, now they're going to go ahead and finally bring her in to testify. Oh, Amber messed up with that TMZ. I knew she was the one to have released that photo. It's Amber, man. She's trying to be slick. You can't. Yeah, this trial is definitely getting a lot interesting. I want to say just about over. You know, I mean, there's still more things, but like I think the main point of views has just been released. Yeah, Verse, I'm kind of curious to know what you guys think about this, because once I saw that, I was like, no way. That's what people were talking about. Because I was like, that TMZ thing came back up. They must have asked her about that. I didn't know that she let it slip in the old recording. Well, Verse, with that said though, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Like, do you think Amber's pretty much done at this point? Let me know. I'd be happy to hear it out. So with that said though, Verse, if you like what you saw, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification for more content as always. Look forward to the next video, Verse, and with that said, have an awesome day. Laters.